Alright folks, from Laughlin, Nevada, we're at Riverside Lake for the title matches of today's JBT events. One of the more entertaining events in quite a while here. We threw the kitchen sink of formats at them today. We did the nerve-wracker format, which is always just that, but we added something called Pick Everyone's Poison, where if you were the highest remaining seed alive, you drew up everybody's matches. This is Nathan Hanuscin, the number 2 seed still surviving, opening in the first frame here, giving pins and trailing 1-0 in nerve-wracker. So he's up against it here, but he's been coming up big all day long, obviously, trying to win his first career JBT title. Part of those crazy no-thumb and Hanuscin brothers. Oh, and that right in the pocket and leaves an 8-10. Over and scratch, 2 pairs over, so we're going to try and catch both of them. That was a strike out of this guy, Leong, looking to finally capture his first career JBT title, but to do it, he's got to get by this guy, 51-time champion Kyle King. Hanuscin quickly at the 8-10, not much he can do about that, especially when the ball goes over there. So he's gone open. He's giving 15 pins to Paul Huether, who we are going to see in just a second. Dallas looking for that first win. Still one of the younger scratch division bowlers. I say finally capturing the first win, and that's a credit to how good he is at such a young age, as he's been bowling scratch for a couple years, and I don't think he's more than 15 right now. We'll check with the stat department. Paul Huether's got a couple JBT titles, but none in the last couple years, so a resurgent Paul here back in the title match for the first time in a while. Kyle King in front of the ball return, as he does quite often. And as you can tell, quite comfortable doing it as he gets 10 in the pit there. He's opened up double spare strike. He won the first game, so he needs to win this game to sweep the match 2-0 and get to nerve-wracker. Kyle won the first match 268 to 225 over Dallas, while Huether was all over Hanuscin in his handicap division game. If they tie in scratch, they go to a 1-shot roll-off for the whole title. In handicap, a 2-frame roll-off for the whole title. So nerve-wracking indeed, and we've seen some players' nerves be racked today, as we've seen some crazy finishes all throughout the match play rounds. Another tricky little split here for Huether, so life potentially for Hanuscin. Paul has only bowled a couple tournaments with us this season, and he hit a couple hard shot tournaments, so we got a little bit bonus handicap today. That's how it goes. And we'll get rid of that handicap when we re-rate him next time. And that's Dallas getting 5 in a row over there, and that's a beautiful split conversion from Paul. Nathan's opened twice, so he trails by 12 plus the 15 he's giving here. Nathan's got a couple of top 5s, but this is going to be his career highest JBT finish. Trying to join big brother Ian as JBT champs, and they almost had to play each other for that to happen, as Ian made a nice run into 3rd place today. Dallas begging for that one. Oh! Good shot, but the half 10 ends his string at 5. And Nathan covers up the 6-10. So Ian's a Raiders fan, and their mom's a Browns fan. What's he a fan? Raiders again? Oh, well, no one's perfect. Dallas cross lane at the 10-pin off camera. He gets it. Here's Nathan, that deep inside, no thumb style. Oh, right through the middle and leaves the 4-6. We bowled on a pattern that I'm almost guaranteed none of these players have ever seen before. It's from the European Bowling Tour. It's a 40-footer with 3.6 to 1 was the middle board to edge board ratio. So in the middle of the degree of difficulty, and that's about where the scores showed it to be today. So you had to be plus 30 something to make the cut in handicap to the top 16, and right around even in scratch. What was the scratch cut today? Oh no, a little lower, minus 37. That guy was the cut. There he was.
Kentucky just beat UNC.
Kentucky over UNC. So if all you people had Kentucky, VCU, and UConn, maybe some people had them in a bracket.
And you were flipping quarters for every game.
Exactly. You were picking by their uniform color. Not many people who predicted these things even had VCU in the tournament, let alone the Final Four. Scratch right now, King trails by 23, spare working 7th frame. King won the first game with a big 268 effort. And nice job by Paul, converting to 3-6. Here comes Kyle onto your camera. Light this time, and see, it's satisfied with that effort right there. Kyle did something he hasn't done in a couple years, miss an Arizona cut yesterday. He's that dominant, guys. Trying to avenge himself with an Arizona and Mojave title today. Counts for both conferences today. Another nice shot from Huether, scatters him but leaves a 7. If he can just fill frames, it really puts Nathan behind the 8 ball here. Dallas, the winner of a essay contest here in Vegas that got him a primo seat at the Tournament of Champions. That was pretty sweet. Got a great bowling paper here that sponsored that. Paul made his spare. Here's Leong's shot in the 7th. Oh, there you go. He was happy enough to trip one of them out, then they both fell, and that gives him a big strike there, keeping his lead at 24. Here's that. Oh, Nathan switched to the one-handed for some reason. His big brother's reaction tells the entire story there. Not sure what just happened right there. Maybe a little frustration from younger one. Well, back to the two-hand with the plastic. And right in the pocket. Probably would have struck. Dallas looking to double. He wants it to wheel. It does wheel. All right. So Leong in control of game 2. If he can hang on, they're going to throw one shot for his first title against a 50-time champ.
That's how it should be.
I love it. I love this format. We've had solid 8s cost bowlers today. Top seed Zach Hattori went out in a roll off to Dallas in the semifinals against a solid 8. We've had spares missed to throwaway games. We've seen it all. One of our favorite formats.
Oh, did you really?
Kyle again leaves a tooth in. And interesting, well, we'll get back to this here. Here's Paul. Now breaks up the 4-9. It's an interesting situation. We've seen this before in Nerve Wracker, where Kyle has essentially lost the match and he knows it. But this is obviously the same pair that he's going to bowl his one-shot roll-off on. So it's a matter of using these frames to try and fine-tune where you're at and not lose the mental edge, because you got to put it all in the line on one shot. Dallas is the higher seed, so he's going to get the choice of what lane to bowl the roll-off on and what bowling order there will be. So it's sort of advantage Dallas here, but again, that's Kyle King throwing the bowling ball right now. So, but right now, he looks like he's getting more and more confused, as you can tell by the body language there, as he's been highlight the last 4 frames. That's a bad sign right there. Had some memorable nerve wrackers actually right here in the past. Cameron Smith had one he'd like to forget. That's a shot Paul would love to remember right there. He's been pretty much unscathed. When he's bowled his lower games, it seems like his opponents followed suit. Ian had a chance to get him in game 2 and couldn't quite finish him off. Nathan just confusing the entire Hanuscin family right now, but that's all right. Hey, career high finish. Who's going to join Big Bro in that winner's circle one of these days? But looking like it might not be today, but a nice spare there in the 7th. And for Dallas, it's sort of the reverse psychology that we just talked about, where he knows he has the game, but he absolutely can't mentally let up, because he's about to win a game by 100 pins and have to throw one ball to win the title. It's a totally different test of skills. Day long, the tournament's a grind, sort of tests out your physical skills. Here it's just about 100% mental. Nathan finishing out the string, unfortunately. I like the body language from Dallas too. He's acting as if this is a close game when it's a done deal over here. So Dallas is going to a roll-off, and Paul's going to capture another JBT title for the Huether family. We had a Union County connection today. I'm from Union County, New Jersey, a town called Westfield. Paul's dad is from Cranford, which is literally right next door, and the guy working the desk today was from Rahway, which is 2 towns away. So maybe it was just meant to be for Paul today. So you see Kyle trying a further deep line there. And that momentum can change quickly. Who knows? Maybe he'll find something here. And 25 for first tie game. Dallas a little bit of half 10. A brilliant 257 first and foremost for him. And you see Kyle's really going to fish around with this shot. He's just looking at ball reaction. He doesn't care if this shot strikes. Pretty good look there. He's probably not going to throw. I almost guarantee he's not throwing at this spare either. He's going to try another angle. Spare after the open in the 9th for Huether. He's on cruise control right here, getting pins and up 26 more. So he tries the way outside line to judge that ball reaction. I doubt we'll see that again. And let's see what happens in the roll-off. Strike here in the 10th for Nathan. Give us just 1 second. As soon as it's mathematic over here. I don't want to get you cold or nothing, so be thinking, Dallas, of lane order. Well, very good. Let's get that in. Dallas, just a bundle of nerves. Think about your order and your lane choice. Mathematical possibility still, and as I say it, it went out the old window there. But hey, great job out of Nathan, and that guy wins title number 5. Yes, he was a big winner back in the days. Long time coming for number 5, and he'll happily take it. So we're gonna move over and catch a roll-off for the title in scratch. So, Mr. Dallas, you're the higher seed, so you have the option here. You get to choose your starting lane and the bowling order. What have you decided? You want to start on 33, so Kyle will follow you on 33, having to match or beat whatever you do. This is a deja vu all over again for Dallas, who won the roll-off against Hattori after Zach left a solid 8 on the 2nd shot. Whatever Dallas gets, Kyle has to match to stay alive or beat to win the title. I like going first, by the way. That looks left to me. And what do I know? 10 on the pin right there. Thought that was a little left. Either way, the 10 pin carries, and now Kyle must strike to stay alive, or Dallas Leong is a JBT champ. Definitely agree with going first if you have the option in the roll-offs. You don't need any extra pressure. Some people like it the other way around, though, knowing what exactly they need. If Dallas wins, what a way to win against the very best that we have. I expect this ball to be right in the pocket. It's just a matter of carry. Look at the loft. Oh, it bounced, and that might have cost it the ball roll. The 9 count is it, and Dallas Leong wins JBT title number 1 in a nerve-wracker roll-off. Everyone else picked his poison, but he had the antidote every time. There is your winner. One of the younger scratch champs. He's 9 years old, folks. I don't know if you know that.
That's how tall I am in inches, too.
Oh, sorry. There you go. 15? 16. Oh, he's an old man now. Never mind. All right. We'll have the awards for these two great finalists, and we'll see you again. Look for all the rest of our videos on the YouTube.